All right, ladies and gentlemen, last video of the week here with the season reset. Mr. Jeffrey, we just see Tick Tanks. No Tick Tanks this time because MavMitchell is going to go into the GDI. But Daniel from Terminus Shores. Again, healthy levels on both sides, but more MLRS action coming out from Daniel this round.
Yeah, so I mean, I haven't seen Mav run GDI a whole lot, but what I'm starting to see here is there's a lot of people running Solomon. I didn't really think about using Solomon too much, but at level 12, it's got to be pretty viable, I would think.
Well, 2 range units, tech units. You need to clear a pad. Right does AoE. I feel like it's a strong point with the evolving meta because we see a lot of Giga Cannons. MLRS are out there. It's the age of avatars. Might become the age of Tick Tanks. You know. It's good. Like we've seen Banana Force, right? Banana Force really likes his Solomon, and you can clear even your MG squads out of that, right? You typically cluster a lot of units near your MG squads, so.
Well, and so the thing about Solomon is it costs a lot, so you have to be really careful about how you use it. And from what I've seen so far, like I played a few games against Banana Force, and what he does really well is he preemptively determines what's going to happen. So he predicts what's going to happen. He places the ion cannon in a situation where you actually have no choice but to just lose your units. And that is the best way to use it, right? And it's pretty game changing sometimes. Like you lose everything and you're like, well, what the hell do I do now?
Well, we'll find out as MavMitchell takes on Daniel. Last game, as I said, this week here, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely a little bit lighter on content. Because of the Rivals party that's happening tomorrow, some of my more known names were not able to submit this week. But, yeah, we'll talk about that after.
We will, yep.
Key note here from Daniel, no missiles from him again. Well, not again, but like this is another matchup where we don't see missiles being played.
Right. Yeah, interesting choice. And it was a good call by Mav to start with the missiles. I don't know if I mean, the War Dogs are pretty common openers, so maybe that's probably what he was expecting, and it was a good call on his part.
War Dogs,
2 War Dogs on 1
rushes,
missile, though.
Pitbull Rush. Yeah, you don't really see Pitbull Rush, but the only thing this fails against is like a Jump Jet opener.
Right, exactly.
I don't really consider rifle opening something you fail at because they just won't kill you fast enough for it to matter.
No. So, I mean, good call by Mav. Like, the thing about Mav that's so good about his gameplay is he pulls counters out right away. Like, he saw the shocks and he knew he had to transition his game. Pitbull, though, that's a great answer to the talent, too. So, but he's got those missiles sitting there on that middle pad. All he has to do is clear up those shocks, and he does. Pitbull's going to move away, takes a little bit of damage, but he gets that shock trooper not quite in time. He's going to lose that matchup there.
Yeah, this will actually go for a little bit more of a red dominance here for a bit. Pitbull on Pitbull action in the top left. We'll eventually go over to Mav, but this is actually now... can we hold on? I think we will. Daniel just needs to micro.
Does he get the Pitbull in the top left? He does! Oh, and he gets the missile! Oh, what a steal!
Daniel needed...
That was a close call.
He needed to micro those dogs, man. That's what he needed to do.
He did.
And
he did. He was too focused on the other parts of the map.
Yeah, that's a rip right there. So Mav now has a tank on pad here mid. 2 Pitbulls were trying to deal with air, but they're kind of unwilling to go up against the Predator this early on. Don't really blame them.
Oh, that's why he kept the Pitbulls there, to defend the MLRS. Okay. Yep. Well, so he gets it out, cleans up that Predator. Good call. But he throws his Pitbull onto that middle pad, probably just to clear some pop cap space. Oh, actually, he's going to try and clear that Talon with it.
I think he's scouting. I think he's actually just scouting. Trying to figure out what else is here. He also now moves up, has a turret.
Nice block with that turret.
It's almost essential that you know how to block if you're going to run strong arm for these two range units. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
that's pretty much the best use for it. Woo! Oh, but nice call on the ion cannon. Oh, he doesn't get the MLRS though. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. It looks like he's going to lose this MLRS potentially. No, I think the shocks are going to get there first, and they do. The Predator is going to come in. Oh, he gets it in 1 shot. Nice.
Daniel's slipping on the micro.
But Daniel's on the back pedal here.
Yeah, Daniel's slipping on the micro here a good bit. Dogs are going to go straight across. That's a really good block there from Daniel. So at least we'll be yellow here for a bit, but more missiles to deal with the top left here from Mav. It's not going to stay red long.
Oh, he doesn't get the missiles onto that middle pad in time. Loses the second missile. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, it's going to get interesting from here.
Okay, yeah, 1-1. That one hero dog off to the top right. Just been holding down the pad this whole time.
Just sitting there. Man's best friend.
Unless Mav's gonna ion cannon it, which he's not. He's gonna
Oh,
ion
he
cannon
does.
this. That dog's gonna like
gets-
sit there the rest of this game. Mark my words.
It seems that way.
Double MRS.
All Mav's got to do, he's just got to send those missiles from the top left to that top right, and he would be able to take that pad.
He doesn't know that. Another good block. Also gives you vision. That should be the end of those. Oh, you called it.
Is he gonna hold this for long?
That Talon
Yeah,
going
there he
top
goes.
right. There's nothing to shoot up.
GG.
We also cleared that mid
That's
pad
good
there.
call on that Talon. Yeah, the mid pad was kind of where all the action was happening, and Daniel left that dog there, and that's the weak point of his game plan. It was good on his part to use that low health unit to hold the pad, right? But it left him open for Mav to do exactly what he did there, was throw the Talon on the top right, and it secured the game for him.
As a general overall point, this is why Upper Tib Die Hard always has an air unit. Because if you get so consumed with the ground, it is just such a good tech switch option to kind of throw a wrench in the plans. That's why we see things like Talons a lot, but if it's not Talons, it's almost always a Hammerhead. There's very few decks out there right now in upper top 100, top 10, whatever it is, right, that don't have an air unit in their deck.
That's right. Yeah, and like you said, they're just a good tempo option. They change it up. I mean, in that case, the War Dog was sitting there. It's not going to do anything. It's not like he had missiles sitting on that pad. So the Talon just could easily contest that pad, no problem. And that's typically why you run air, is just for that reason.
Yeah. So, Mav, thank you again for throwing in your replays. Always fun to see what you are doing. And if the Tic Tanks do catch on, I'm completely blaming you when it comes down to it. So we do actually have some out of replay news, right? Again. So for our YouTube viewers, that this will be kind of a timestamp thing, right? But tomorrow is the Rivals party, and that's where Alicia Destiny, Araki Zoro, Blade, and Jade Cyan are going to be playing for their regions. And you and I, Jeffrey, I think we're both here in Canada, so Alicia Destiny is our champion. If she wins, we get free stuff, so go Alicia.
She is. Yeah. Get me that bundle.
Free bundle, we can do it. This will be all live. This will be on stream, and that's why we're a little light on replays again. As I said, usually I look to these people to donate replays, good close matches, see what the people are doing in Upper Tib and all that. But yeah, so we'll kill the series here, and then we have our own streaming stuff to talk about out of the stream. But thank you again, dear YouTube viewers, and hope you enjoyed this week in the meta.